Alright, and we are here. Hello, Dar the doggy. Sorry about the delay. We were supposed to be getting started at 3:45, but we were having tech issues. We love them. Anyway, today we're going to be playing some career mode with the RLS career overhaul. That's what it's called. We just started a brand new save, so we're just fixing to get started. Um, I do not have split screens, and this is my first time doing a stream on BeamNG, so please let me know if the audio is a little bit off and I'll adjust it. Yes. Oh, my game's paused. That's lovely. Anyway, so we have $10,000 here, so we're going to go ahead and... Why do we keep tech issues? Ooh. I don't know why my preview decided to just crap out on me. There we go. Anyway. So we're going to go here and look at the vehicle marketplace. I absolutely love this mod. I have many and many and many hours in it. So we're just going to get started with how we know, and that's going to be looking for a suitable pickup truck that won't break the bank. My daughter is probably going to be nope, we're going to go back to trusted. The other ones are private sales, but that's probably going to be our best bet. Yes, I did. I got them a couple hours ago. And of course, the Crown Vic mod that you saw, that's a free mod, but sadly it is a little bit broken with the RLS career mod, sadly. But that's just for now. The um, creator Maxi is working on a fix. Anyway, we're gonna do some negotiating here. Market price is 37.50, and they initially started asking 41.40. Will they go down to 37 even? 38 even. 37.50. Will they agree or will they stick at 37, 38 even? Hey, they agree. Let's go. Saving ourselves some money. All right, now let's see. I don't plan on crashing much. So like the deductible isn't much of a for me. Yeah, let's do this one because it's cheapest for Mount Deuce. Now we're only paying 5,600 instead of however much we were paying at first. And our game's gonna freeze. Love it. We're just gonna wait a second, let the game process itself. There we go. Okay, we're still frozen. There we go. We're running at 42 frames, so it's pretty good. So that's out for delivery for 30 seconds. Once we get it, we got to put some cargo boxes in it, then we can start making ourselves some money. Oh wow, that's sweet. We bought it for 5,600, I think it was. and its value is 6,400. Save it. Hopefully our game doesn't die, which it sounds like it's going to. Nope. Perfect. So here's our new pickup truck. How's the audio sounding so far? Because I can't really tell on my end. We're just gonna do this just because I quite like the quarter plate. And then bed accessory, one time extra times extra large. I think that's gonna be 4x large. Alright, perfect. And then we're gonna go down to the transmission because I only have paddle shifters, so I don't feel like using a manual transmission. So I am going to get a 4-speed transmission. And we're also going to grab a tow hitch just because that is very much so going to help, and we have the money for it, because we will eventually be able to tow trailers. All we're going to do for now, because this stuff can get very, very expensive very, very fast, and I do not have the money to be making expensive modifications. Money out of these. I'm going to save real quick just in case my game decides to crash. It almost just did. It paused itself. I didn't. This game hates me. I swear this game hates me. Anyway, we got our stock engine, all that in here, and we are going to set out for probably Belasco Auto here. Yeah, they've got 27 items, so we can probably get a car delivery. Why does it keep staying paused? What I really want to try and do by the end of this stream is have a decent truck. Maybe not like the perfect truck, but a pretty good truck. Not be miles in debt, not be just failing to make money. This engine does not sound the greatest. V6, 4.3 liter V6. while we are here, I'm going to do some customization to the stream to help with overall game performance. I think I'm Alright, it is going to cut away real quick, but we will be right back. Alright, we should be back, hopefully. See? We are back, so I'm also going to look and see how... Alright, yeah, audio looks fine. I don't know if it sounds fine. Like I said, any issues, please bring them up. Anyway, car jockey. Right, it's up here that I need first car jockey. Anyway, perfect. We're headed straight up there anyway. We'll grab as many of these as we can, which can be 8. And we'll grab these 2, these 5. So we're going to be grabbing a lot of stuff. But we're not even halfway filled because we have an extra large and then 4 large boxes. This is actually a really, really good start. Yeah, that definitely helps lowering the resolution through OBS. Still holds compression, but now I'm getting like 28, 30 frames while streaming, which is pretty good for me running this game. I can make it, and I made it. Still got a speeding fine. Dang it. That's just lovely. Texting and driving. Do not condone doing that in the real world. Okay. This is not the real world, this is a video game. Oh, a car. So I don't even know how many total hours, but I have way too much playtime on this career mod. And I've done most of it under the BeamNG launcher, so Steam hasn't logged it all. If it did, we would know for sure. But this mod has overhauled the base game career mode. Like other creators have said, it's taken the bare bones of career mode and built upon it so much more. I think career mode on BeamNG is the only thing that I've played for the past like week. Yeah, it's been a week. It was last Thursday that I first got it. So this has been incredible how much it gets expanded. And then I do plan on making a whole series out of this. I'm doing a kind of like Smitty style approach for this. Where I'm gonna do this stream, then I'm gonna edit down basically kind of like the highlights of the stream and post it up as a video. make kind of shorter form content, and then also keep the stream VOD up there because I've absolutely been loving his videos, and I think that's a great like style of video to do. It's also easier than just sitting here talking to myself for an hour, then editing down an hour of me talking to myself. I'm still doing that, but I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to chat, I'm not just talking to myself. For half the time. This transmission really does. Yes, you are. I'm surprised that this engine is holding up because it sounds like it's trying to give up. Pulling up to the first destination of the day. First admitting. This garage is what you start at in base game, and I quite like it, but there's other garages that I like more. Instead of just being able to access them all off rip like you do in the base one, it's oh wow, that's a lot of milestones. Um, right, I forgot that I was doing like 4 different. Uh, what we're gonna do is we're going to go milestones. We're gonna clip in all of these. We'll look at our logistics stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure how many viewers are in the chat at all times because it'll show me one thing then it'll show me 0 even if someone's in there, then it'll lag back and then catch back up and then lag back and catch back up. And it is so trippy. But yeah. That's what I was doing. Let's see. Because we have 7,900 bucks. I want to get that a good bit. Freeze? No, it didn't freeze. So this and this, the Taurus and the Charger are a part of the mods that I got earlier. So is this Explorer. I have a couple others like a 2020 Explorer and a what's it called? Chevy Impala that are just broken. So that would actually be really good to do. And yes, I want automatic route. I don't want to route all the way out there. Thank you, game. There we go. I really did not like that. Ooh, actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna do a good job. And I'm gonna see if Foresight Auto has a do fast offload. That'll be a good thing to check for. 3 packages. Ooh, they do. May not be much, but it's better than nothing. More money. And this mode does have a police option, however, it works great when you don't do this stuff yourself. But then as soon as you get police cars and stuff and start doing police stuff yourself, they start chasing you. And it gets iffy. And that's something that I do a good bit, because it's fun to do. You get to chase people, you get to pit them like GSP. Fun. So I just keep police turned off and let the traffic cameras take care of tickets. Sure, I don't get that extra boost of money if I'm running from people, but if I certify any of my cars as a cop car, which is something that you can do in this. Okay then, I should probably keep my eyes on the road. But if I certify my car as a cop car with cargo in it, then I can transport smaller cargo. And then also handle pursuits, which gives you a good bit of money as well. If I get an Explorer or an Explorer or a Tahoe, I'm probably not going to do a sedan with cargo. I'm probably going to reserve the sedans just for getting into pursuits and stuff. If I get an Explorer or a Tahoe, then I'll definitely be packing that with cargo stuff and running cargo deliveries while I also hitting people and doing all that. Well, yeah. So what I'm going to do is take these, because this is a time limit. So essentially, if I try and do that, and it's not even going to be that much if I just do the Jerry's Rigs. Jerry's Rigs is going to be more than that. So yeah, we're going to be going off to Jerry's Rigs, and of course it's not setting a destination. There we go, it didn't pause itself. We're probably going to get ourselves a cop car by the end of this stream. In fact, I might just save up for one, because that'll be pretty interesting to do, and it'll be a good chunk of money, because for each pursuit you can get up to like 4,500, 5,000 bucks. That's why you don't text and drive. Why it's being so weird with AI traffic? It should be including modded vehicles. Gameplay. Hey Andrew, how's it going? Going pretty good. Got myself a couple of whatchamacallit, paid mods. There we go. Now it should spawn more than just base game cars. So we'll be seeing things like Chargers, Explorers, Tahoes, Crown Vics. Hopefully. That is working like Chris over here. Do we have anything going to either Smash Auto Repairs or any of the other ones? Exhaust Shop. Don't have. I'll be making more. Oh, okay then. Lovely day for some BeamNG because it's cold outside, my room is warm, and the heat coming off of my computer because I am pushing it is warming up my room further. Oh, stay on the ground. Stay in my own lane. Because my wheels don't. Are we gonna come to an abrupt stop? Not an abrupt stop. Not sure if my microphone's picking up my wheel because it's like right next to my wheel, and if it is, I very much so apologize. I am cutting it close for space on my desk with everything right now. But hey, I got everything to fit somehow. Alright, so now that we have $1,100, let's go do some upgrades to the truck. Oh, it's paused. Because if we upgrade the truck, we'll be able to carry significantly more cargo, and our truck won't be begging to be put out of its misery like it is. Okay, we're just going to be slamming the brakes. I love AI so much. What the? What the fuck was that? And he had a Cali plate. Should have had a Florida plate. Driving like every other person in Florida. We're heading towards the dark alleyway that we call. That we are parked perfectly, amazingly, perfect parking. Um, we can get to our upgrades. I can actually access my computer. So, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take the standard frame. And yep, BeamNG. Oh, I think the outfit's pretty. We don't have enough just yet. We're gonna go with a long bed. didn't. But if the bumper didn't get you just yet. 2 times extra large cargo box. And now we can carry some heavy stuff. Right now. So here's our new truck. Not much different. All we did was upgrade the bed, but let's see how much horsepower she puts out. Because what we can do is we can go to Performance Index and we can assess the performance, which will give us horsepower 0 to 60, quarter mile, and I can't think. I might get a UI app, which shows me my work. I don't, because you can't find out your engine torque. It's a pretty important factor with a lot of the stuff that I do. We 155 horsepower. Okay, so we are going to sell some of the stuff that were on our truck previously. We are going to see if we can switch to, dang it. So I'll try and switch to a V8. .5 liter V8. 5200. You have all these customizable engines. Because right now it's a 4.3 liter V6. That'll bring us to all the 5.5 liter V8. We could actually do this. No, that's a V6. I need to learn how to read. Let's see if I can get a little bit. That should do. Sell them. A little bit of money from them. And we're gonna test the performance. No, I don't want to go parts. I want to go. I want to go performance index. So this was 155 horsepower, 14.70 to 60. No bueno. Very much so no bueno. We're gonna see just how well this does with the new intake. It sounds better. Doesn't sound like it's screaming in agony. 1874 from the 20 something we had on the quarter mile. Two or 4 horsepower. 11. The difference is crazy because it goes 2018 at 69 miles an hour, 1407 with the 155. Then we get 49 more horsepower out of it. 1178, 1874, 75 mile an hour. That is an incredible change. Anyway, time to go do some cargo run. Still sounds like a V6, but she doesn't sound like she's in agony. I'm just glad the AI did sprite on red. If they didn't, I'd be sat at red lights for absolutely forever. You know, I might just. That'll be a money. So we have to move fast for this because we have 4 minutes to get halfway across the map. Eventually we will go into some of the other maps that RLS adds, such as Utah. I only have the free maps, so I only have Italy, Utah, the something Raceway. But eventually we'll get into Utah. Won't be today. Definitely be later down the line, but that almost ended badly. I know that other BeamNG creators have been asked for mod lists that they use. That's not something I'm ever going to do because I'm running like 12 mods right now total. So that's very much so out of the realm of possibilities because it's just so much to do. Um, maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll sit down and put out a mod list, but that's not going to be any day soon because it can change so easily on this game. Oh yeah, oncoming traffic lane. My insurance would have loved me if I had wrecked them. See how much we get? $2,100. That's what I'm talking about. Then we got some milestones unlocked. That puts us at $2,200. Now let's look and see what we got here. So we got trailer deliveries, which we can't do these because we don't have fifth wheels. But we can do this. And then if we look at these, oh, and I can fit two of these? I can fit two of these? Yeah, I am making bank this run. Just gonna pull a little not so legal YouTube. Two different pickups. I have never had that happen. But yes, I have. I'll pick this up. This one. And now our suspension hates us. We're gonna go into high gear, four wheel. Well, this is gonna be sketchy. Because how much does each of these weigh? That's 3,000 extra pounds on the back of this. Hey, look at me. I'm a cool high school kid with a squatted truck. I hate squatted trucks with a passion. The only reason they should be like this is one, if your suspension just dies. Two, if you have an immense amount of weight in the back of your truck. Such as here. I have 3,000 pounds of weight on standard suspension. I really should upgrade. Probably better for this because I'll... That got sketchy. I feel like if I hit the gas too hard, my toe hit just gets straight crap. And we saved it. That, my friends, is why traction control is amazing. Because I'm still in four-wheel drive. What might be worth doing after we're done with this, because we should have, depending on how many bonuses we get, um, we should have just over 9,000, and then the truck should be worth a good bit. So we could see if we could trade in the pickup for a much better one, so we're putting less money into the truck in upgrades. I need to get completely new suspension, get a new engine, get new wheels, new rims, and it costs a lot. And get traction control. That's an important thing. Get traction control. Actually, let me see if there's a UI app that shows the torque without taking up a lot of space or showing the horsepower. So I like having to go through the thing to show horsepower. So you have this. It shows and but it shows at a given time. Look in. Spelled that right. Torque. There really nothing for torque. It's not. I hit the wrong pedal. That almost ended badly. So spin. So spin. This is a very bumpy ride. And that's probably why. Like, I can see the old torque, which is good. I just don't know what the peak torque is. I think that's combined for each of the wheels. Let's... Doesn't torque. Torque. Setting for it. Huh. Okay then. Fun. You also have the... I don't really want to use the... over. Plenty of space to park here. Somehow I'm still missing. 4,500 from that. And extension is still begging. Minor illegal activity. Minor illegal. Nothing too bad. I'm gonna stop by the service dealership before I go back to my place because I want to launch that as flying dealership to taxi. Because that's a good place to get retired well, not really retired vehicles, but low mileage vehicles at that. Because I got a Crown Vic from there at one point. Oh my gosh, how broken it was. Like I said, Maxie and all them are one has a fix. He's just waiting on approval to release it. Um, but I got it with like 15,000 miles on it, I think it was, compared to like the 200 I was getting in other places. 5,400 is crazy. A lot better handling when weighed down. I think I have to actually walk up to Discovery. Yeah, 35,000 miles. So they're more expensive, but low mileage. Meaning that if you want to resell it, you can resell it. How much money do I have? 12. What cost to tow back? Free, that's right. I forgot that I had the insurance, which gives me free tows. It's free tows for every not loans. Yeah, 3 free tows for every whatchamacallit. for every 31 miles, I think it is, for every policy, which renews every, yeah, you know. So my UI is a little bit messed up. Don't know how to fix that, so I just deal with it. If anyone knows how to fix that, RLS career overhaul stuff, shoot a comment, let me know. It would be great to know because I'm honestly lost there. Just an issue I've been dealing with. Look up Velasco Auto real quick. Let's see what they got. 25,000 for a 5.3 extended cab normal bed. Our truck is worth 15,000. Okay, that's a lot. So, and we can always take out a loan if we need. It's not like I'm going to be taking out a huge loan that's going to have me working as fast and as hard as I can to get done. Extended cab. Looks like a long bed. I doubt it is. They usually say long bed. Evan, commercial, police, service, riches, taxi, trailer. Taxi? Taxi? How do I get taxi from trailer? Anyway, let's actually taxi here to the police dealership. Because there's going to be some good vehicles here. So Crown Vic. Love that, but broken. 2012 Ford Taurus. 37,000 miles. 280 base horsepower. You see, like, this is what I'm talking about. The Tahoe. This would have great room for cargo, and I can put a better engine in it, but I can make it good for pursuits. Well, this is kind of select. I thought there would be a Charger in there somewhere. Charger, an Explorer. Oh, looks like we're just taxi back. 35 taxi back. Damn. Because it's honestly going to cost more if I just try and work with what I have and edit it. I can get, like, look, 5.3, sure, it may be a manual, but it has a long bed. So I wouldn't be doing much upgrading that. Maybe upgrading the suspension. That would probably be all that I'd be doing for that. But I a bit better before I can make, because I have 15,000 on my return for thingamajig. 6.2 liter long bed tow package. Let's take a look at this. So it is a little bad. Suspension looks good. Let's we've got in here. Um First. Let's see. Purchase information. Definitely gonna actually before I do that. Oh, I can't. Hmm. Right, because it's privacy. So, that's what we're gonna do. Is what I've been doing all the other times when it wouldn't let me trade it. And I am going to take this. I'm going to sell it. Because I can get more out of it, not more in it, if I just sell it outright like this. We're gonna chill here and just talk. We wait for an offer to come in. Who is honk? I hear that all the time when I'm at this group. Honk, 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 honk. No one listens to common sense. The AI is ridiculous in this game. Not as bad as ATS. Like I do like the AI better than that of ATS, but very interesting. Two, six. I'm not really gonna do this stuff till I get like a proper truck. Like I'm not gonna sell a truck for that stuff. I don't know. I don't know. A hellish arrow mod. For 50. Start, see where they go. They get 1600. Oh, why is my stream just blacked out? Oh wait, showing that. What in the world? Go back. Going back. What? That is so weird. Anyway, I denied the offer because they weren't wanting to go up much. V8 long, 42 7 miles. I don't know from it. I'm not gonna be able to afford that. Let's look at Trusted Auto because I absolutely love. This is one of my favorite dealerships within this mod because they have such a good collection of um negotiate. I think I know what deal is. My screen. Still showing my screen. Okay. So we're starting at 12.3. Go down by 100. See what they do. They're prepared to pay fair market. They win up a good bit. Let's go 16.7 and see what they do. 15.8. Will you meet me at 16.2? No, but you'll meet me at 1600 and I will agree to that. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Trusted auto here. Automatic, 260. 6.3 liter, long bed extended cab. And it's an automatic, and it's only 4,800. I'm gonna try that. That is a deal. That's up. This. We're gonna pay full price on this. I don't need to negotiate. That is an amazing price for what I'm gonna be getting. Now, we wait. I have to wait for it to get delivered. And while we do that, I am gonna cut to the be right back screen because I gotta go use the restroom. Of course, that doesn't work. My keybinds don't work anymore. I'll set that up for the next stream. Alright, and we are back. Our truck's here, finally. We bought it for 4,000. Well, technically 6,000. And it's got a value of 7,700. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing for this kind of series is I do have a personal save, so I'm not really going to be playing on this save outside of stream. And then what I'm going to do is 1 to 2 streams a week. edit it down to a video, and then post that video every Sunday, every Saturday, Sunday. Depends on the week, but it will be in the weekend. Anyway, I am talking way too fast. Um, so what we're gonna do now that we have this, we're gonna go license plate, Florida plate. Uh, we're not gonna get into that right now. Hint. Yes. Nothing under. Firstly, I want to go here. Where is trim? I don't like the trim from that mod just because even the backdoor trim will open up with the main door. Anyway, now that's out of the way. This. Oh, okay. I'm a genius. So we're gonna look at the bed. Accessory. 2 times extra cargo box. Bro. Oh, it's the 6.3 high output. I like that in him, but we are going to try a new engine. Scroll down. Classic engine. Engine pack. Because I have barely touched into this pack of engine. Look more into it. Five eight. Also have ultra customized by a the word customizable V8, which is a 6.4 liter. Oh, that's a lot. I have no charge pipe. Cylinder head. Oh, okay. Keep it at 60. Cast iron. I'm going to forge the loop. I don't want too much horsepower out of this, but I want something out of it. That was you know, we'll look at this later. 5-7. I'm very indecisive. 5.8 liter. Four. That does, so we're going to is 4-barrel carburetor. Yeah, I totally know what I'm doing. And performance filter. Holy crap, how are we at 16,000? Don't need it. transmission. Day 50. Be it besides throwing a no hitch on here. Don't want hitch from a bumper. In fact, not a fan of that 2-hitch. Medium duty. So we now have a much better truck. For probably a lot less than we would if we had gone with, if we had stayed with our other truck. I don't have 4-wheel drive. I don't know how I just noticed that, but take a look. Menu is very tedious. Also, old parts like I guess some 4-wheel drive. I guess if I sell all the old parts, we'll get 5,100 out of it. Sell this. Now we are good to go with our brand new truck. This definitely sounds a lot better than the old engine. Also, never checked the horse. Oh well, we've spent enough time in names. Let's see if there's a just work to get bucks. Oh, pretty damaged. Head over to Riches. Riches on. Deliver. Get to. Vehicle. Auto has a bill. I'm gonna real quick mirrors because I think that is affecting a lot of stuff. Exit CPU. Oh yeah, now I'm running smooth. So we won't have mirrors, but none of which I'd say this thing put a decent bit of horsepower. Or it could just be a V8 that sounds good, doesn't put power. Okay. So, see what the warehouse has to offer, because they usually have some pretty good stuff. I really hope that that wasn't overpowering anything, but anyway, we're gonna head to the warehouse. Green light. But that's not my light. Great time to realize that. Trailer, 900. Okay, there we go. 17. I have 60 seconds to get there. Oh, multiple tracking infractions. We made it here just barely on time. Oh, we counted it's delayed. That's annoying. Anyway, do they have anything going? They do not. Oh, wait. The mirror's turning. Well, not alive. I've I've not almost been alive for 2 hours. I think I'm older than 2 hours old. I've almost been alive 2 hours. I'll probably be live again sometime because it's Saturday. Why not? I looked terribly close. People are packaging. Okay, okay. Okay then. That's a lot. Back the way it came. I think we can do it. Ooh, this is going to be edgy. Ooh! Oh, I took their bumper off. There you go. Sketchy. Real close to having to tow this thing back home and not getting the reward. But, because I was on time, I got an extra $434 on top of that, getting a $6,500 for that. Ooh! Similar location. That also got hit. This back here. Trailer than the cargo. go. And again, our suspension not liking. I should. I thought medium would do okay. Do I have the paint? Seriously, just flip my trailer? Oh, at me, bitch. You're the one who hit my trailer. I was stopped. I absolutely love the bridge. So sketchy that it's funny. Oh, that's fine. 400 kilogram. That's just the car. Imagine the weight of the trailer, weight of the other car. This way. This way. Darkness horrible. I still got paid. And the milestone brings us to a total of 2,100. Wow. Parcel. But we do have a trailer. I can't do any of the car jockeys. So probably not gonna do much car jockey in this just because I'm a huge fan of it. Mainly just because it doesn't pay the best. That is incredibly off. I got that a little bit too wide. A little bit. Left at the figure. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the last run of the video. Well, not of the video, the stream, and of course the video, because I'm gonna cut this into a video. Kind of slow. Gonna do a little bit of work, maybe off the stream. Probably gonna jump to it first. But please make sure that y'all like and subscribe if y'all like the content. Definitely like if y'all want more. Like the stream and the video if y'all want more BeamNG, whether it's RLS, whenever I do end up. I am gonna in the future get the paid maps like the what's it called? River Highway, the RLS River Highway. Because that'll be huge. So definitely, I think it's like 10 times larger than this. If y'all have any free RLS compatible maps that y'all know of that you want to suggest, feel free to suggest them in the comments. I'll definitely check them out. Because I got this, Utah, I'm gonna throw Italy in. And then those are the only three that I really have right now. But yeah, we'll check them out in the future. We got plenty to do on this. I don't know if it's gonna give me a garage on either of those whenever I swap over, but I can swap back and forth with these, so it's not really a big issue if it doesn't. But I would like to have a garage on that, and at least on Utah on this, I would at least like to save up a good bit. Maybe 200,000-300,000, which would be really easy once we get to box trucks, which should be able to do pretty easily if we just stick with this truck. What I'm going to do off stream is convert this thing to a flatbed, because that will be a very tedious process. Very, very tedious. Probably involve me going and getting a few more deliveries and everything done, because it is going to be expensive, but definitely going to do that just because of how tedious it's going to get. Back to the trailer. Got a horrible. Oh, I only got a bad. Douche. Alright, well, that's where we're going to end it here with my absolutely destroyed suspension. The. Oh, more milestones. 2,400 bucks that we have. We're going to end it there. I am going to. Well, you'd think that, but the suspension just is fucked. Yeah, I'm gonna get this thing set to an upfit, do a little bit of customization because it's a very, very tedious process, as y'all saw. Gonna do that before tomorrow's stream. And I am gonna be live sometime tomorrow, probably around noon-ish. All depends on when I wake up and when I feel like going live tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see y'all on tomorrow's stream. Don't forget to subscribe, like the stream if you want to see more. And then there will be a video Sunday of this stream. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye.